Hola, zdravim. Dovolte mi abych představil. Já jsem Liv. A dneska mám pro vás exkluzivní epizod. Dámy a pánové, musíme si promluvit. Ale počkejte. It's Liv. Remember to subscribe to the channel. And I and my team will continue giving you premium type content. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to talk. Gypsy,
Hi.
how is it, man?
Good, good.
Oh,
Thank
good?
Thank you for inviting me, man.
Yeah? So, all this just happens. I call you the first time that I'm meeting you.
In Vaňkovka, I mean, in Brno. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So, I'm meeting you at that time simply because my friend and I, the guy who gives me a haircut, Penny, so he gives us haircuts every time before having an event and stuff like that. And then it was like, yo, you know what? We should make a barber shop. I was like, yeah, I'm going to manage the barber shop and we're going to do this. So we got excited and we're going to do it. We don't think about anything. And then I start looking around and then Gypsy Baba. For some reason, we go to the shopping center.
Yeah.
And then we ask the ladies, like, yo, ABCD would like to find out. And she says, here's the contact. Then you happen. And you make me a call. So you ask me to say, hey, man, so what is it about this? I'm busy. I can't make it. And it's like, I'll call you back. Usually what people do is they'll say they'll call you back and then they don't call you back.
True.
And then you call me back.
Of course, man.
Why?
Because I wanted to know what is it all about, and if there is someone I should or I could help, I like to do it.
Yeah? So, yeah, so if there's somebody could help, you just love to do it and go ahead with it.
Yeah, of course.
Then that changes how I look at things. Because then I'm like, every time you ask somebody, they will not really tell you. And then you were willing so much. I put the document together, and then you go and make comments to the document. I was like, this guy, we're not even paying him anything and is willing to give us all this information and other cool stuff. So then I got interested in wanting to learn more about you, and then we came to the other barbershop and stuff like that. At the time, you were working for a barbershop.
Yeah.
How long was it before you opened yours?
Probably three years, something like this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
But let me ask you. You just went straight into the shopping mall and boom, like this.
Too easy.
Too easy.
Too easy. I don't
Yeah,
need to
got it.
think. I just walk in there. I tell them, hey, this is what we want to do, so let's go ahead and do it.
Okay.
And then they said, okay, I mean, if this works, let's go ahead and get to make it happen. So I got interested to want to see that. And, they just gave me the information and you were more willing, and that was really helpful, which became a really, really good stuff, putting it across. Then I look you up and starting to find out. That is prior before your opening of the barbershop, that you are with Babaco and you are
An ambassador.
an ambassador.
Yeah.
How does that work?
It works like this. First of all, I was their customer, of course, and then then I was given a contact for the owner of a barberco from my colleague, which is also my partner, and we will get to it.
Yeah.
From the academia, and I was asking him like, if it's okay, if there's some way to be an ambassador for them, to sell their products, to show their products on my Instagram page and so on, and he was okay with it. So this too easy, man. Too easy.
I always like it when you say too easy, because it's too easy. So you go through it. So then I got interested in wanting to know a little bit more about you because of the person that you are. You come to my anniversary with Epic Entertainment and you tell me, hey, bro, I'm opening a barbershop and ABCD and whatnot. You say, I'm Gypsy. I was like, nah, this guy is not Gypsy. I was like, yeah, I'm Gypsy. I was like, okay, it's Gypsy. Let's go with it. So then I come to the Czech Republic. I came in 2018, 2018. Could call it like that. So I am in Podjebrady at the language school. And then, there is the whole thing back to back. Oh, there is Czechs and then there is Gypsies. I'm like, all of them are white people. There's the same to me. And then it's like, no, there's a difference. It's Gypsies and then there's Czechs. I was like, no, it's the same thing to me. So then back to back, I go to České Budějovice. I started working. I was working at KFC at the time. And there was no Gypsies working there. And during the time that I worked there, that's when there was employing of Gypsies at KFC, which was really good because then I started making a whole good team, friends of Gypsies and stuff like that. So then now I meet you, and then there is a whole thing that I know about Gypsies, and then there is the Gypsies that I am meeting. So for a long time, I'm trying to understand, well, there is this type of Gypsies and there's this type of Gypsies. So why is there the whole general conceptualizing of everybody that everybody is the same? So then I was like, no, all my Gypsy friends that I know, my friends, they're responsible guys. They go for work, they make their own money, they do their things and stuff like that. So I changed my idea about how I think about Gypsies, right? So prior to this coming, then I started reading through, said I need to understand before I have you and, talk about this thing. Then I find out to say Gypsies are a group of, they were nomadic people, they were moving, and then there's a whole lot of things happening. There's a Holocaust in there involved. And then now there's a conclusion by one of the ladies. Let me just check if I still have the name. So one of the ladies makes a bold statement and says, most of the Gypsies that are here, she is Yana Horvatova. Yeah. So she writes that Roma people, which is Gypsies, as they would call it, in the Czech Republic, are primarily of Slovak or Olak origin, with a small fraction with the descendants of the original Czech Romas. So apparently that was the first team, and then those were the ones who were involved into the Holocaust, and then there was other Gypsies coming from different places coming into the Czech Republic. Prior to that, you tell me your dad is from Slovakia. How was it like for you growing up?
As I see it now, like an adult, grown man, it was tough. It was tough sometimes.
Yeah.
But as a kid, you don't see it. You don't see the reality as it is, You see it. You see it in different ways. So it was amazing.
Yeah.
I can say it was amazing. There was some bad things. There was some good things, of course.
Yeah.
But as kid or child growing as a gypsy, and also I was white as snow. I was really white.
You said your father is gypsy the whole time, and then your mom is
Mixed.
Your mom is mixed.
Yeah.
So your mom is gypsy but mixed.
Yeah, she's
Because I also see there's a difference. There's the gypsies that are mixed. They fall more on the Czech side, and then there is the gypsy community itself and all that good stuff that it comes with.
Yeah, my mom is half gypsy and half German Jewish, something like this. It's
okay.
like cocktail,
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
I'm not 100% pure gypsy.
Okay.
And
I don't think there's anybody. The people are pure.
Yeah.
There are some that are pure.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because of their family history.
Family history.
Yeah.
I see. So there are some that just have the whole family history, gypsies, all the way from the beginning.
Yeah, like this.
Good stuff. So your parents are still with you now. You live in Brno with them. Are they still living in Brno or they're living in a different place?
They are living in Brno.
In Brno itself?
Yeah.
Cool. So I know from the readings that I was checking that gypsies are discriminated. I don't know how to say discriminated in Czech, but if you understand, like,
Yeah, I understand.
yeah,
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 yeah.
okay, cool. So they're discriminated in terms of education, in terms of accommodation, obitovani, work itself, and things like that. At the same time, there is gypsies that I'm seeing that are responsible and work and make their own stuff. When you are growing up at the time, now things have changed, I'm assuming. They're a little bit better, and that time you're a
Yeah,
kid.
yeah, yeah.
You don't really know if is it that bad. I mean, you just play with your,
True.
you know. Do you think things have changed now?
Yeah.
And how? How was it the time that you were growing up in now?
I can say now is kind of normal to be gypsy.
Right.
Back then, it wasn't so normal. When I was a kid and I went into the school in the I don't know how to say it in English, in first grade,
Yes.
první třída. There was a whole classroom just of white kids,
Yes.
and they were asking like, "Are you Czech or are you gypsy?" Just because of my surname, you know.
Okay.
So I was like, "Yeah, I'm gypsy and I'm Czech. I'm living here, so I'm Czech, but I'm gypsy, yeah." And also my teachers were like, "No, you're not Czech. You're gypsy. You cannot say you're Czech. You're just gypsy," and so on. And it wasn't so good for me, for my mentality, because I went home and I was crying like, "Mama, what is wrong with
What
us?"
is wrong with us? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does everybody say that? I really think it's some difficult thing, man. That you have to go to school and then somebody says you're not this. And it's like you come back home. You don't know. One of my friends says gypsies here in the Czech Republic are like black Americans in America. So the black people in America is like gypsies in the Czech Republic. So there's like some preferences based off where somebody's from. I think black people are a little bit more preferred than gypsies. Then I see with the Arabs, they are kind of as well with them. That comments I've heard is like probably they are very noisy and stuff like that. And they wouldn't trust some, Arab folks and stuff like that, which is a messed up thing and that particular concept. So you're growing up in the school. This is what is happening. How are you performing? At least there were some good kids. I'm assuming you had some good friends.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
I had there. I think my parents were leading me to good path. My father always was telling me like, "You're gypsy, you're black.
Yes.
You must be okay with it, and you have it harder than whites, because you must be twice smarter, twice faster,
Yes.
and twice better."
Mommy, I love that right there. I wish I could say some good gypsy phrase so that they can like me. Cool. And so at that time, what is your dad doing for work and what is mom doing for work?
He was working at constructions.
Construction.
Yeah, and
Building houses?
something like this. Yeah, and my mother was making a dance company, dance group.
Yeah.
She was building a dance group for gypsy kids.
Yeah.
To spend time, to not be at the streets, and making troubles.
Yeah.
So
So you finish high school,
primary school.
primary school. So you didn't go to
I went to high school. Yeah.
you went to high so primary school, then you went to high school.
Mm-hmm.
That is Strední škola?
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
Strední škola. So you finished that one. Which one did you do? Did you do the gymnasium or the other one?
I was at. It was soukromá. How to
Private school.
Private. It was private
I
high
see.
school, and I was studying economics, marketing, music,
My boy.
and
Come on,
something
man.
like this.
Come on. And I don't like that you play keyboard. I've always wanted to learn how to play keyboard, man. I was not privileged enough to learn that at the time, but I'm learning now. At my office, there is the keyboard, so it's like I I don't know the difference. Keyboard and piano, they look the same to me.
Yeah.
Cool. You know, piano is the big one and keyboard is the other.
True. That's all. That's all.
Yeah. So I'm learning like YouTube and learning that, but I think I want to learn how to read the chords
Okay.
so that I can be able to get to play that.
I will teach you too easy.
Appreciate, mate. Appreciate. So you finish your school, but did you involve yourself in other places? Like your mom was music, so she was dancing.
She was dancing.
She's having dance classes. And
Yeah.
these are gypsy dances?
Yeah.
Okay.
The group was working for 25 or 23 years. And I can say we were really famous
Yeah.
because we started when I was 14, I think. We started to teach gypsy dances at Germany for a big company that went into the United States.
Yeah.
And they had like big not festival, like
Concert?
to perform.
Yeah.
They had performing. They have been performing around the United States.
The United States, so it's like a United States tour.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
Okay.
Yeah. So with our dances,
With your dances. Do you are you the only child or you have siblings?
I have 3 siblings.
Yeah. Are you the oldest?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so the firstborn, all guys?
No, I have sister, and then I have 2 brothers.
So you first,
Then sister, and
then
then
the
2
sister,
brothers.
then 2 brothers. So the younger ones. Are they the same guys you came with at the anniversary? Or those are your friends?
You mean
The boys, yeah.
Pavel
There's
and
Pavel
Kayan?
and there's the other guys, yeah.
No.
Those are just business friends.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So, if we are saying gypsies are discriminated in work, education, healthcare, obviously, and couple number of other things. At least I've had a fair share of experiencing that, and I see that discrimination working. You finish, high school is done, mom is doing her business, she's going towards dancing and whatnot. Dad is doing his construction company. After that, you finish. Are you going to work with dad on the construction company? Are you going to dance with mom in her dancing company?
I was dancing. I was still dancing from a child times to. It was not a job, you know.
I see.
But as a kid, I always wanted to be like my dad,
Nice.
like my father.
That's
So
the way.
I wanted to work at constructions, and my father wasn't okay with it. He didn't want me to
Why?
work with him because it's a tough world there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the age of 14 or 15, I wanted to. I had a summer from school when you don't go to school at
Right.
summer. I had 2 months off from the school, and I was like, okay, let's go to work. Daddy, I want to work with you. It's like, no,
We're not
you will
doing this.
not work with your hands. You will not work with your hands.
This guy wanted you to use your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. So, what does he do to make you use your mind? He takes you to school, or what does he encourage you to do?
He learned me to play piano.
Okay.
Then he got me some lessons for piano.
Nice.
Then I learned myself to play guitar, bass guitar, double bass, and so on.
Did you have a band?
Yeah.
You had your own band?
Yeah, man.
No way. You should make. We'll make a concert.
Okay.
And let's do the band.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I'll make that unplugged session. I just want all the gypsy people to come through.
No problem at all.
We market this. We make an unplugged session.
Okay.
Gypsy folks, gypsies on the team, gypsies with Epic Entertainment. Or we call it Epic Entertainment and Gypsy Collective.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's
I
do
like
it.
that. I
Let's
like
do
that. If we could do that, that would be amazing. Because we could make the fusion of that music and make it better. I like that. So you finish, your dad doesn't want you to work. He pays you for you to get into those schools. You do those schools.
Yeah, I was at constructions for 2 years after high school because there was no place to go
Yeah.
for work. And after this, the constructions company just broke,
Yeah.
and my mother at that time, my mother started to teach at primary school.
Yeah.
That same primary school I was attending to.
Yes.
So my mother told me, hey, you were teaching dances from your 13, 14 years old, when you were 14 years old. So I think it's okay for you to teach kids in school. You can
Yes.
try it, at least. So I went there. I was like, I don't have any papers, but I want to teach.
But I want to teach.
So they were like, okay, here is your class. Try it and we will see. And it was okay.
And you start
Yeah.
killing it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And then after the teaching, is that when you start working? So the first teenage job that you got?
First teenage job.
Yes.
I was working at O2 and I was calling clients like, do you want internet? I was 14, man.
But it was good, was it?
Yeah, it was amazing, man.
Come on, man. Just make the phone calls.
I learned myself how to sell, you know?
Yes. Sales.
So,
So you're learning that. So your first teenage job is the call center. The second one is...
second one, let me think. There was so many. Constructions, of course. Constructions.
So dad didn't want you to go for construction, but you did it as well.
Yeah, my grandfather was like,
But
he
boy.
needs to learn. He needs to learn.
Boy needs to learn too.
Yeah.
I like that. Construction,
Uh-huh. And
What
then
else?
I was actor in theater for a long time.
theater, acting as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
And at that high school, I was the actor, and also I had my band.
Yes.
So I was playing concerts for money to pay school.
Then when do you decide that you want to work for the barbershop? Last time we were talking, you started working at the barbershop.
Okay, I will tell you.
Yes.
My first experience with clippers and shears and so on. I was the actor of the theater,
Right.
and the chef called us and like, tomorrow we have a big performance for
Yes.
very good money,
Yes.
but you need to look good. we had like extremely long hair, both
Yes.
of us.
I saw the picture you posted recently on Instagram.
Oh,
Said
no.
long hair, short hair.
Yeah, that was on from the app. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Something like this.
Something like that. Okay.
And my friend was like, I will go to get a haircut. My mother was giving me haircut all the time.
Yes.
She was very good at it. And he came back Friday evening. He was like, I don't have haircut and I don't know what to do. Here is clipper. Take clipper and make a haircut for me. I was like, man, that's not possible.
That's not possible. I don't cut hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, man, it will be good. Don't worry, it will be good. So I tried it. I don't know if there's any word in English which describes more than destroyed.
And your friend is going for...
Yeah. Everyone
Man.
was laughing at him like, man, what happened to you? Are you sick or what?
And then after that experience, how does that make you feel?
Not good. like not good, really not good. I was like, this job is not for me.
Right.
I was really sure, 100% sure, I cannot cut hair.
Yeah.
After 14 days, he came back. He was like, man, I tried 10 hairdressers. They kicked me out of the shop because they cannot repair the haircut.
So repair my hair.
So repair my haircut or I will go bald.
No way.
So I was like, yeah, okay, no worries.
You try again.
Yeah, and it was good.
How old are you at that time?
18.
18?
18 or 19, something like this.
Teenagers, man. Teenagers is crazy.
Yeah.
So then after you cut his hair, that happens. When did you start looking for work to become the person who cuts hair?
It was like 1 year cutting hair at home.
At home. Because I remember you telling me that you started working at the barber shop
Ah,
of some sort, and then they told you you're gonna cut hair, and they didn't let you cut
yeah,
hair.
yeah,
Instead, you were cleaning
Yeah.
at the barber shop.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Was that before you tried cutting hair at home,
It
or
was
it was
after.
after?
It was like I was cutting hair for like 1 year and a half or 2 years, something like this. I don't really remember because I don't have any photos from that time.
Right.
Google,
Right.
Google. I didn't know about Google Photos,
Yeah.
so I was like, okay, now I know something about cutting hair, and I want to be like better
Yeah.
at this job. So it was like the first barbershop in Brno.
Mm-hmm.
I went there. I was like, hey, I want to learn. I
Mm-hmm.
want to work here. I will finish the high school,
Yeah.
and I can work here.
Yeah.
I can do everything. I know how to work with my hands. So
Yeah.
they were like, okay, get a model, cut his hair, and we will see.
Yeah.
So I got my model. I cut his hair. They were like, you need like more practice, but you can come. You can see us working
Mm-hmm.
every day or every 2 second day,
Yeah.
and you will help us. So I was cleaning hair. I was sweeping the floor
Yeah.
all the time. I was watching them
Yeah.
how they work, and it was like for 5 months, something like this.
Yeah.
Then then became the time when I was like from the high school
Yes.
and I needed work.
Yeah.
So I called them. I was like, "Hey, I think I'm ready. I hope I'm ready. I can start doing the job. At least you can give me some smaller jobs, and we will see." They didn't let me. Yeah, so that was end of the call, and I told myself, okay, this point from my journey I remember most. I told myself, okay, you didn't let me to do it. I will be better than you.
I'm the boss now.
I will show you.
My boy.
I will show you.
Yes, sir. This is the point where now you thinking different from your fellow friends. Now, you know, when you're growing up as teenagers, you encourage each other to do all kinds of nonsense things. You will go, you're going to the job, you're sweeping, and your friends know that you work at a barber shop. So, what are your friends doing at the time?
At the age of the 18 or 19, friends from primary school, they were already parents. Some of them were already parents. Some of them were working at constructions because it was like easy for Gypsy to get a job
Right.
in constructions. And some of them went to study more.
Okay.
But I was different. I was different from them somehow.
Yeah, somehow you are different in how you're doing things. Where are your Czech friends at the time?
Czech friends at school. At school, yeah, at school.
Are they doing part-time jobs?
Some of them, but I didn't. At high school, I had one Czech friend.
One Czech friend. You still friends now?
Yeah, yeah, he's my
Nice.
best friend.
My
I can
boy.
say. Yeah, yeah.
That is good.
And he's studying till now. Yeah,
I see.
but he has a dream.
Okay.
He wants to be a big dirigent. I don't know if it's in English like
It-
this, dirigent.
Yeah.
And he's doing the job now.
In music?
Yeah, in music.
Ah, so the director of some sort?
Director. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And he's doing the job, and he is still studying.
I see. Music.
Yeah.
You doing that, you're starting to think differently. They don't pay you. You'd be like, you know what? You guys call me and you don't make me do this. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to learn how to do this. You tell me the story. You went and you started cutting hair for people at home for free. How was that like?
It was crazy, man. It was really crazy, but I can say every barber or everyone who wants to learn how to cut hair and be good at it, to give good service, to understand the hair, to understand the people,
Yes.
they should start for free, because you will get a lot of people from every sorts. They will come, they will tell you, I need this, and you have to make it. If you don't, it's okay because it's for free.
Yes.
But even when you are talking with them, you are still learning. You need to understand the people at first,
Yes.
because when you are barber, the main service is to talk.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. There are some barbers who are not talkative as me because I have my mouth like this. You know me.
Yes, sir.
But I think this is the first thing you should learn, to understand people, to know how to handle them, to know how to work with them. Then you can start to sell yourself.
Nice. Nice. So there is so this is my very question, because I started the entertainment company and I starting to do business. At first, we are doing entertainment for free. So I'm dancing back home. I grew up in music. I grew up with dancing. I do all lots of stuff. So I'm dancing at places for free. I'm doing things for free and stuff like that. Then it starts to take much of my time. So I say, okay, this takes much of my time. Then for having my time when I need to just be free and you need my services, then we're going to pay. The problem is, if people get something for free, they don't value it
Yeah,
very much.
that's true.
So then but you need to learn. So you need to give some things for free. So the sacrifice at the beginning is doing it for free. And then you learn, you perfect your skills, and you now tell them to pay. What happens?
What happens?
Yeah.
I was thinking that I will put the smaller amount
Yes.
for the haircut. It was 100 crowns.
Yes.
So I will lose half of them. Like, I did the analyzing and so on. It's like I have 300 clients.
Yes.
They are not like rich or something.
Yes.
They will not pay me because it's not good quality. So I will lose half or more of them.
Right.
It was double. I had double clients because I put the value. And now the
Yeah.
people were like, okay, now he's experienced. He is taking money for the service. He's experienced. He knows something. Yeah, it's cheap, but it will be good.
Yes.
And this was the time when I really started to be the barber.
Yes.
Still at home, not professional. Yeah, but
But that's where you are born. That's where you start from.
yeah.
I like that. So you tell them to pay 100 crowns, the number doubles instead of reducing. So you teach your clients that, hey, what I'm doing is my time. So you need to start paying for it. So for me, my experience is people try to get things for free. Then we are starting for free. It's lit. You guys, what you're doing is nice, is amazing. We're going to show up. Can we pay? Nah, you guys are not yet on that level to charge that amounts of money. I'm like, what do you mean I'm not on that level to charge that amount? When I started this, I was doing it for free. Right? We did this for free. Now we are on the level where this is taking much of my time. I wake up in the morning. If I'm planning an event, I put the document together. What are we looking at? What do we need? What is missing? The flyer has to be designed. You need to have external people who are going to perform. It's not only going to be you. You're going to have other people who need to be paid. You need to run an ad. The people who when we when we have an event, people buy tickets. The platform that we're using for people to buy tickets needs money. So when I'm naming the price, I have done a due diligence, double checked every single thing. But people are going to say, no, it's too expensive. I'm like, what do you mean it's too expensive? Sometimes I don't even make money from it. I'm like, I'm going to make this whole event, you're going to make 5,000. The event has taken so much time, so much. I'm like, whatever that 5,000 is, I haven't even calculated for my time yet. So I'm still making a loss. But I know that we are beginning to build the business. So we are losing a little bit on time, but we know that this is self-sustaining. For now, itself can finance itself and do all this stuff. So whatever it is, it all goes round, it pays its people, and whatever, what remains, let's say 5,000. I'm like, okay, this is good. We're making progress. But people don't understand that.
They don't.
And they're going to complain.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested in you. After you start making them pay, then the number doubles up. It's cheaper. You have experience now. The number doubles up. Where are you cutting hair? At home? Or you open your own barbershop?
At home. At home.
Man. So that becomes really good. Then how did you get into the barbing to work as a barber? Because now you're already your own barber, you're making your own money. So why start working as a barber?
I opened a Facebook page,
Okay.
like Gypsy Barber, Instagram page. I was posting, and then when we were talking about that, owners from the barbershop, they
Yes.
left me just sweeping the floor.
Yeah.
They called me. After next 1 year, something like this. He was like, hey, can we talk? I was like, there is nothing to talk about.
Mommy, I like that. There's nothing to talk about. Yeah.
He was like, I have an offer for you. I was like, I don't need your offer. I have my clientele. I work at home.
Yeah.
I make my own money.
Too easy.
Too easy.
Come on now.
What can you offer me? It was like, I need to talk with you. We need to meet. I was like, no, my time is really expensive now.
Yes, sir. Double the price. But you end up agreeing to meet them?
No, I told him, if you want to talk with me now. And tell me what do you have for me. Then we can meet and we can sign.
Did he tell you?
Yeah, he did. He was like, I'm opening a new shop.
Yeah.
Like smaller one, just for a part-time. And I will let you in and it will be somehow yours.
Yeah.
It's like, how mine? You will be cutting hair, just only you.
Yeah.
You will get your own accounting system. You will make it at your own. You will be preparing products and take care of the products, take care of the whole shop, and I will not take care about it.
Yes.
It's like, okay, how much can you give me? It was like, we will see. I was like, no, no.
Yes. They like to do that in business.
Uh-huh.
Business is made of a lot of evil people. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't see them as evil people because they prepared me.
Yes, sir. For the business itself,
yeah.
the field itself, because it's a game.
Yeah.
You need to play the game. You need to somehow, but in as much, I think everybody just wants to make a profit.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody just wants to make a profit at the end of the day. So you need to have a clear understanding. Like now when certain business deals don't go through, I understand. It's like I'm ready to say not everybody's going to want to have me in their place. They're going to say, some of them are not going to be comfortable with the deal. Some of them will be like, you know what? I want these guys. I want to try to do a deal with these guys. Then we go ahead and make that happen.
Yeah.
So did you go and start working there?
Yeah, because I was at bad situation at that time.
Need the money, man.
Yeah, I was in bad situation.
I need the money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
True. I had a girlfriend, she had kid with some other guy.
Right.
And I was living with her, and I was working at school, and also at another institute. for keeping track about like kids from wrong families.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I could use the third job. So we need money, I have to take it.
Yeah.
So I went there, I was like, how much will you gonna pay me? They were like from 80 crowns to 120. Was like, that's not enough because I will make more money for you.
Right.
So that's not enough. Okay, if you will be good, we can give you 140. It's like, okay, that's fair.
What year is this?
What age?
No, like what year is it? 20.
I think I was 21, 22 maybe. 20.
That's like 2018, 2019.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, okay.
I think 2018.
Yeah, around that time, yeah.
And so I took the job. I worked there for let's say 6 months. I don't really remember.
Yeah.
It was good. It was really good because I had my own space.
Yes, sir.
I had my own how to say it in English? Klit.
Yeah. Peace.
Peace. I had
Yes.
my own peace there, and the clients were really amazing because it was more face to face.
Face to face, professional
Yeah,
setup.
yeah,
That was great.
So I there I met some amazing people
Yeah.
there, and the booking was filling up too fast. The owners, they didn't like it, so it was like I went to work at maybe at 6 at the
Yes.
evening, and I had appointments till 1 a.m. because I was like, I have every time, I can work every time, it doesn't matter, and I can stay here after midnight. It's okay for me. So open the booking for me, and I will be there. I came into the job. I took the look in the reservation system, and it was empty. It's like, what is wrong now? So I called them. Was like, what happened? We didn't have any clients, so
We took.
yours.
Oh, man.
So there started like some arguing with them because I was like, I went by my car. Who will gonna pay me this time? I will sit here. Or
Exactly.
I cannot close. We cannot close. That's not possible to close.
Right.
Yeah, it was possible, of course, but that's not good to close. And
Exactly. You can't just close because people know that the barber shop is open.
yeah. And they were like, someone will come, don't worry, you will have job. So I was sitting there for 4 hours, 5 hours maybe. Some guy came, can I get a haircut? Yeah, of course, I have time, let's do it. And
Oh,
it
man.
was all. And it was happening more often.
More often.
Yeah.
Are these guys gypsy who are having that barber shop?
No.
That checks.
Checks.
Man. It's because I know there is good checks and then there's checks that are difficult as well. Just like we have black people that are easy to work with, that are very difficult. You have gypsies that are easier to work with. It's easier to work with you. The other friends that I have as well, it's easier. And then there's everybody else. Every time that I meet the gypsies, I'm like, ciao, brajo. You understand? So for me, it's brotherhood and whatnot. I live by tail.
Okay.
And that very street. And everybody, when I go to the police or I'm at a different place, they just look at my address. You live at Sale? That is not a good place. I'm like, what do you mean it's not a good place? I live with gypsies. I live with my brothers right there. It's like, what do you call it? Lasho Jives? Lasho Jives? Of course, man. I was like, I'm with my brothers here. And it's like, they greet me and it's all cool. My partner at the time that we were living into the place, they were also scared for her. She's Czech. They were like, there's a lot of gypsies there and it's not safe and stuff like that. I was like, every place is not safe. You're only telling stories about gypsies. Are you telling the stories about the other people? No, but then you're going to say gypsies this, gypsies that. Everybody does this. My friend, the guy who does my hair, they stole his shoes. We literally went to do Bruce Lenny, like inline skating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he left his shoes And then he just went to go do another round. He had these Air Maxes.
Okay.
I think the Air Force.
Okay.
Some nice one. The Czechs stole it.
Man.
The ones that were there. And so I was like, you guys say only gypsies are stealing. Czechs steal too. Black
Everyone.
people steal too. Anybody does steal. So you just want to have a lot of people that are more responsible and they know how to go about that stuff. So it is crazy like that. So they take your clients, you start working, you start building your new clients. Was that difficult as well, or it was
Yeah,
quicker?
it was difficult just because of them, and it was difficult at home because I didn't have much time to be with my personal clients.
Yes.
And at that time, when I was working there, I was doing also the accounting. And I came there, and there was missing 50K. It was like,
God.
what happened?
Yes.
What happened? So I checked the camera, no one. It's like, okay, but there was one day
Yeah.
which it was off completely. It's
Yeah.
like no one can do it, just the owner.
Just the owner can do
So
it.
I was like, okay, maybe he accidentally turned it off.
Yes.
Okay. I came home with the money. There was like 300 or 400K
Yeah.
and the 50K missing. I was like, Father, I need to tell you something.
Yes.
What happened? What have you done? He always was like this. What have you done?
What have you done?
It's like, there is missing 50K. You took it? Nah. Did you took it? No.
No.
Why would I do that? If I would like to do it, I would take the whole
The whole
amount.
money. I won't mind taking 50. I'm taking everything.
Yeah, man. Bahama. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay, you have to handle it as a man. I will go with you, and you will tell them the truth.
My man.
You are missing.
Yes, sir.
So I went there, and I was really struggling to talk.
Yeah. It's 50K. At the time, it's big money, man.
Big money.
Yeah.
So I told him, and the owner was like, there were two owners. One of them was missing at the time. He was like somewhere at vacation or something. The second was like, okay, maybe you did a mistake. I was like, no, that's not possible.
I didn't do the mistake.
No, I always calculating 3 times, so I know it's exactly 5K missing, but not by my mistake. Someone took it, but not me, because if it was me, I would take whole amount.
Oh, amount, yeah.
Was like, okay, that's bad, but you know what? I trust you. I trust you, but you have to expect that everyone in this barbershop will see you as a gypsy.
Yes.
Now, it's like, okay, I got it. So I went straight back to the work. He sent me a message like, you have to work for that 50K.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, fine, that's my mistake, I lost the money. After 1 month, which was very hard for me because they were still stealing my clients, they called me to come back for the main shop. We have to talk. It's like, okay. And I was feeling like I need to quit. This job, it's starting to destroy me, so I need to quit. So we started to talk, and the second owner came, and he was like, hey, I heard something bad about you, that you lost some money.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's true, I lost 50K. No, you didn't lost. You didn't lose it.
Yeah.
I took it. It's like, man, how did you took it? I needed money for the other something, blah, blah. And I came there at the weekend, and I took the money, and I forgot to write it down in your accounting papers. It's like, you know what? Okay, good. But let me tell you something. I was working here 2 months for free because of that 50K.
Because of that 50K.
No, we will pay you. We will pay you. I was like, no, you don't have to pay me. There are keys. Write me on this paper, me as owner and you as a barber. We are clear and you can quit. You don't owe us any shit.
Yeah.
And that's all. They were like laughing. It's like, what are you? Why are you laughing?
Exactly.
I just need to quit. No, you cannot quit. You can. I was like, yeah, I can quit.
I can quit.
And the main owner was like, okay, let me tell you something. You could be like glad that you are working for me
Yes.
because you are black.
Yes.
You are gypsy, and you will not learn yourself nothing
Yes.
because of haircutting at home. I was like, this is what was you thinking about the whole
The
time?
whole time, yeah.
No, man, but you are starting to act like a normal gypsy, you know? It's like, because of what? You took 50K.
You took 50K.
And I came here to tell you I lost 50K. I was working for free. I
Yes.
was giving good services. You started to steal my clients
Yes.
because they were really like satisfied with me. And now you are telling me that I'm acting like a normal gypsy.
Yeah.
Okay, if this is acting like a normal gypsy, I'm proud of it.
I'm gonna now be Gypsy Baba.
Yeah.
Then
And
Gypsy Baba is born.
yeah.
Then you open your own barber shop.
Then I went home, and I said to myself, second time,
Yes.
I will show you. I will be more better.
Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Then the Gypsy Baba opens, and then you have everything online: Gypsy Baba, Gypsy Academy, and all this kind of stuff.
I started to work at home.
Oh, so you go back to work at home?
Yeah, for quite years, and the clientele. No, I raised the prices.
Okay.
Then because I was like, I was working at the barbershop. I had my own place there. I'm really experienced. The normal people from street were satisfied, so I can raise my price.
Yeah.
Of course, the clientele were like, I don't know how to say it. It was like half of them just. And after quite years, I started to work at Špalíček and Vaňkovka for that
Okay.
company.
For that company, yes.
Yeah. So after 3 years working for this company, I realized I'm too old now
Yeah.
for starting to, or I'm becoming too old. No, I'm not old, you know? I'm not old. I'm too young. But
Yeah, but you're too old for this nonsense.
yeah, true. This
Yeah.
is what I wanted to say,
Yes,
no?
sir. My guy.
I realized I have 2 kids and I have to start business.
My
That's what I wanted to say.
And I loved that part. Tell me about it, because then now you opened and you were doing lots of paperwork. Now you're getting to do it. My interest is you started Gypsy Baba. You have an academy for people who wants to learn how to do that stuff. Maybe you can share with me for people who want to get into barbing, because you learned based on experience and stuff like, and that's what you're teaching. You're teaching. You learned from here to that. This is not school taught. This is experience taught. How can people enroll in your program?
Easy. Too easy. If you want to learn barbering, or if you want to learn or understand what is barbershop, or you want to learn how to become a barber,
Yeah.
just write me a message. Just write me a message. Tell me who you are, where are you from, what do you need to learn, and we can make it. We can make it. It's not a problem.
Mame. And are you able to give certificates for people who learn? And how are you accredited for it? How because when we're talking about doing it, they say they give a license. How does it work?
The Ministry of School, they will give me a license to do certificates. If I will give you certificate, you are now legit hairdresser, because there in Czech Republic is not like you cannot be barber.
Yes.
You just be hairdresser.
Okay.
So, but we are working on it. Yeah.
Okay.
And I will give you the certificate, and then you can start working.
So the certificate, is it under you, or it's your certificate? You go.
It's just your certificate. there will be written your name. It's like when you graduate from high school,
Yeah.
it's the same paper.
Mommy. So you promise that I'm gonna be Gypsy Baba and I'm gonna make this happen. You go, you start working. You're working with the other friend,
Pavel.
Pavel.
Yeah.
You partnered together. How is the vision for Gypsy Barber Collective?
The vision. It's the vision is simple. I need to make the business healthy,
Yes.
to make it stable, and after quite years, we will see. But I have to prepare. Now I'm focusing on have all the paperwork in good way, to have the business healthy, and I'm focusing on to prepare the future for my kids. That's all.
So now you need to balance academy, you need to balance barbing, you need to balance accounting and all this kind of stuff. And you have 2 kids.
Yeah.
Man, you started early. I need to have 8 kids, man. I haven't yet started. I've been telling my partner to say, I want 8 kids. She said, no, I cannot have 8 kids. And then she said, we can agree, maybe 4. I want 8, man. I love a big family. I've got 2 elder brothers, 1 younger sister immediate, and then other 2 younger brothers.
Okay.
I'm from a big family. That's what I know. And I just love the idea of, I'm seated on this side and all these are my kids. It's like all of you are my nuggets. Yeah, so it's like all of this. This is my whole team, that's the idea. But man, I hope I can catch up with time and have 8 kids.
You will. You will. You will.
So you have 2 kids, and now you're balancing with work. How is that like?
It's good. It's good. Back then it was worse because I was working 350 hours per month. I had 1 day off
Yeah.
in 1 month. If it was very good month,
Yeah.
I had 2 days off with my
Yes.
kids. And it was like this for 1 year. And now I'm working at my my place. They can come anytime.
Yes.
No one will tell like these are your kids. They cannot be here. They cannot stay here. And I'm trying to prepare my whole week to have 1 or 2 days off,
Yeah.
and plus to come early at home at the evening to stay with kids, or at the morning I want to stay with them.
Yeah. Last time we were supposed to meet. We were supposed to meet. I was supposed to come back, and then said, "Hey, my wife just called me and said I cannot. I need to be with the kids. I need to do some things." And you got busy. I was like, I like that you could reprioritize certain things in favor of the kids, which is really a beautiful thing. And as we are seeing it now, most of the gypsies will not have that planned number of kids and whatnot. I think there is a place for improvement, and you're leaving that as an example, which is a great thing. And that's why I wanted you to come through and like just share how you are able to mount that. Because for me, I'm like, nah, my gypsy, I have quality gypsies. You see, so it's like you're the quality gypsy part of that people need to start learning and making those particular changes. Well, as though things are like that, it's not just way too bad. I think there is also some reforms that the government is now putting in, and to do some strategies on how to reduce, discrimination and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Do you think things are improving from that strategy that the government is putting together?
I think things are improving because of the people, not because of the government.
Not because of the government.
Yeah, because of the people. The younger people, they are like, I don't care where are you from.
I see.
I don't care which color you are. If you are black or white or purple or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care. You're a good man
You're
or
a good
bad
man
man.
and bad man, yeah. And you tend to work
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So because now, which is really good, and which is what I'm saying, you are the quality part. You like the V match in your house. I don't know if that's correct. It's like the exception of the gypsies. You have Czech clients now. That my other friend Adam. Crazy like, man, Gypsy Baba, that's my Baba. He was so happy to, to tell me. I was like, yeah, Gypsy Baba is my guy. So I was like, no, he's my Baba. I'm going there again. I'm like, okay, let's go and do it. So if that is the arrangement that is happening, which is good, with the clients that you're having for the academy, are there Czechs or they're just gypsies also trying to learn how to do barbing?
It's mixed. It's mixed.
mixed.
I had students who are Asians, Czech, Arabians,
Yeah.
like from every color. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mixed.
How long is the program? How long does the program take?
2 months.
2 months. Like driving school.
yeah. To get the certificate, 2 months, and there we are having also small programs.
Yeah. So smaller programs, people get to learn to jump into it.
Yeah.
How difficult is it for other people to learn how to cut hair?
It's individual.
It's individual.
Yeah, because
So others take longer than 2 months.
no. I'm really sure about myself that I am a good teacher,
Yeah.
and I hope I'm a good teacher. That
Okay.
I can teach everyone in these 2 months. I can teach you how to cut hair.
Yeah.
But my strategy is I'm not teaching you how to cut hair.
Yeah.
I'm teaching you how you can become your self-teacher. This is my strategy.
See, the strategy is everyone to learn individually, and each and everyone have their own style of how they're going to teach barbing and stuff.
Because
like
this is the way I became a barber.
Yes.
I started to be my own teacher. And I know this works. Yeah, I cannot teach like this is written and you have to do it like this.
Yes.
You have to be more like you have to understand yourself at first.
Right.
You have to understand your mind,
Yeah.
your hands,
Yeah.
and your eyes.
I like that. I like that.
Then you can work.
Cool. So, what are some of the biggest lessons that you've learned in becoming a father, becoming your business owner yourself? What is the advice for somebody who wants to start doing business, or somebody who's being gypsy? Because I think it's being tough for everybody. Gypsy, black people, Arabic people, everybody. What is just what you've learned and what you'd like to advise to get to move forward? How is it?
Okay. When I was younger, I was telling myself, people which I'm seeing on the Instagram or anywhere, and they are successful.
Yeah.
That's not success. They made it up or something.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
But then I realized it can happen, but you have to be cruel on yourself. You have to work hard. You have to stay focused on your dream, and you have to value your time.
Yeah.
And if you do these things, then you can follow. Then you can follow what you want to do. And my biggest advice is do what you love and make shit ton of money out of it.
My boy. People will not really say things like that. They'll say like, no, it's not always about the money. It's like, nah, do what you love and multiply that money.
Yeah, because of your families. We do it for our families
That's it.
or for ourselves.
Yeah.
It's all about the money.
Man. But so me, I need some advice, especially on the family part. When I was growing up, I didn't really, the birthdays was not really the thing. You know, means like I would forget my birthday, my parents would forget my birthday. It's not that of a big deal. it's not a big deal for me either, and stuff like that. My partner was like, among us, no, she was the first person to actually make a birthday for me, and this is the cake complete. Before then, my mom, beautiful, she used to, she could, when she remembers it's your birthday, she would go, she goes to Zimbabwe and do some business of that sort. When she comes back, she'd get you some half cakes. It's like a muffin. Yes, it's like she'll just find, and then they'll come. So like they'll sing for you happy birthday song. They'll put you some cream and a little bit of that sort, and then it's happy birthday, and you celebrate it and whatnot. But on a normal day, it's not that of a big deal, like how people make a big fuss of it here. I know people, somebody forgot to wish them happy birthday, or they forgot to buy them presents. It's crazy. So for me, it's not a big deal. But then I'm growing in this time now when we need to get to address this. So for you, as a dad and doing business, and you are busy, sometimes your schedule goes through until 1 a.m. and stuff like that. How is it like to be in the kids' life? I mean, you are in the kids' lives, but like, how does it feel like to miss a birthday or something?
That's something you cannot forget. Like if it didn't happen to me
Okay.
yet. But if it will happen, I think the child will not forgive me because I'm not at home all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I will, but it's not about the birthday. It's it's about promises. It's about the time you are promising to spend with them.
So you tell them, they remember.
Yeah, yeah. It's about the time. It's not about the events like Christmas, Valentine's, birthdays, and whatever. It's about the time you have to spend with them. And if you forget to spend time with your family, then you cannot forgive yourself.
Right. Is it the how long you spend time with them, or is just the time that you spend with them and they have fun during that small piece of time?
I can say because the child, child, the way how they see the world.
Yes.
If you will be with him, with
Yeah.
let's say with my son, if I will be with him 10 minutes
Yeah.
or 1 hour, and I will really
Be
be with
there.
him, be there,
For 1 hour.
he will value. If even if it's 10 or 1 hour,
That's it.
that's it. He will value.
Yeah. I was one time having an argument back to back with one of my friends. I was like, no, it looked like the way you are very busy like this, you are going to be way too busy to spend quality time with the kids. You need to plan kids time with them and stuff like that. I was like, do you know that we need to work? Like, we need to work, make the money for the kids. At the same time, we need to spend time with them. So I don't think it's because you can spend the whole day with them, but if that whole day you're not really, really there with them, it's still not gonna be quality,
No.
and it doesn't even make sense. You can literally be with them for like 30 minutes, and the 30 minutes you're actually there. They feel that your presence and get to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
This is at least how I see it. And now I'm getting to learn, and this is why I'm always talking to the boys and just like trying to understand how
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
This is it because
Yeah.
when I'm with my kids like for 3 hours and I'm just picking phones, writing emails,
Yeah.
searching for some informations.
Yeah.
I'm not really there, so they will not value.
So even if you're there, but if you're not there,
That's not quality time.
good stuff. So me, I love this. I love this. I hope I can get a chance to get to learn the barbing itself. We're in the tech space now. Things are changing, and we're learning all these technology things. But I think you breaking through from the whole stereotype and getting to do all the good stuff, I think it's a good step. and let's keep building, all these, businesses, having people jump onto them and stuff like that. And hopefully we can get to merge on a different level and build businesses of that particular sort. Love involved, obviously.
Yeah.
The business itself and you building it, all those kind of cool stuff. I hope with using this particular platform, we can get to showcase a couple number of things and on lots of other possible synergies that we can get to build. Epic Entertainment, Titans Podcast, Gypsy Baba, and all the stuff. People can come through and
course.
sign up.
They have to. They have to.
They have to. By the way, so last time I came through, you gave me a haircut. Really, really good haircut. That was an amazing time, man, because we talked lots of stories and all that. And people ask me, I was like, what? Because we would not come to the barbershop simply because, like, I'll tell you this. It's like everybody has got some level of prejudice of some sort. I think it's like, nah, gypsies, are they going to know how to cut my hair and stuff like that? So I'm not really comfortable if I'm going to go there and stuff like that. But then it's like, me doing business with you, I was like, you know what? I'm going to Gypsy Baba. I'm going to do this stuff. So the time that I came, not this haircut. Now, no, this is, I cut my hair at the top and stuff like that. But when I do it next time, I'm coming to doing it. So people need to come to check in Gypsy Baba in Brno. What was that address, me?
Biskupska 2678.
Biskupska 267. I was going to say 276. Biskupska 267
Yeah.
in Brno.
Yeah.
Near Hotel Bachelor. Yes. Good stuff. So, hey, folks, thank you so much for joining through and having this beautiful time. Please follow Gypsy Baba on the academy. May say your handles so that they follow the correct
It's
handles.
Gypsy Barber Collective, and then Gypsy Barber Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. And you already know with this beautiful place is NKS Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your time. Cheers.
Cheers.